welcome to Happy Cooking again. So today we're on that series of the alkaline living. So what we're going to make today is spinach soup. Why spinach soup today? Well, because spinach is really high in vitamin K and also very high in vitamin A. So what is the benefits of having the vitamin A? We talk about the benefits of vitamin K. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of vitamin A. Vitamin A is excellent for building your immune system. So if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, you need to start pumping up those foods that are really high on the vitamin A, like spinach, which is totally off the charts. So also spinach is really high in manganese, also high in folate, vitamin B2, which is riboflavin, which helps you with the nervous system. High in vitamin B6 and also tryptophan. Tryptophan is great for the brain because it helps you build neurotransmitters. So if you're feeling a little bit depressed, maybe it's time to drink some great spinach soup. So let me teach you how to make this. Before I do that, some of the recent studies is that spinach has shown a remarkable protection against prostate cancer. So men, listen up. More spinach. Remember Popeye? Spinach. So what do we have in here? We're going to also, to add a little bit of protein to the spinach, what we're going to do is we're going to use some kale. So when you buy your spinach, the brighter the spinach, the better it is. Spinach is better. It's better to eat it cooked because of the oxalic acid in them. But when you cook them, you can only cook them for about a minute. So just take the little roots out, and let's just throw it in there. Make sure that all of the wilted pieces is taken out of there. So just push it a little bit. Then when we're going to use some mint. Mint is really good for the digestive system as well. So also antibacterial, antifungal, any of the herbs is really good for you. So let's take some of the little twigs out. So just put the leaves. Now we're going to take the kale. When you take the kale, it's very important that you just pull it like that. Otherwise, this part is really hard. So it's very hard to eat. So if you're doing a juicing with the kale, this is excellent. You can put it through the juicer, and then you won't have to deal with all that really hard cellulose part. So let's take another kale. Take it like that. So I love kale because it's really high in protein, and also this is something that you can use for dehydrating. We're going to add approximately half a cup of water because remember we're going to be blending this with a little bit of the almond milk. Remember that the almond milk that we made earlier in the series, it's really good for lowering blood pressure. So what we do is we're going to using Salad Master today and always. So if you're ever going to cook your food, there is no other cookware better than Salad Master because with Salad Master, you retain up to 93% of the vitamins and minerals. Not only that, your B vitamins that are water soluble, that help protect your entire being, it is destroyed when you cook over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. With Salad Master, because it has that little vapor valve that activates at 185 degrees Fahrenheit, as soon as it clicks, you turn it down to low. In this case, with the spinach, we turn it up to medium. When the valve clicks, we're going to turn it off, and then we are going to blend. So now, how long does it take this? Now, it takes about 5 minutes for the vapor valve to click. So in the meantime, you can actually be getting your avocados ready. You take a high-speed blender or any type of blender. I prefer the high-speed blender. Some people might not like it, and they go, oh, that's too much fat. But if you're not eating any other fat, you still need the fat because not only this is high in omega-3s, but also you need the fat to help you also protect your organs, okay? So here we go. So this is almost done. Sometimes you don't have to wait till the vapor valve click. As long as it's hot to the touch, it's actually good to go. Now we're going to add we're going to use the water. We're going to add approximately 1 cup of almond milk, which is, take these off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the spinach. We don't need to wait till it clicks. So this is nice and steamed up a little bit. It's even under the steaming point because remember that Salad Master activates at 185 degrees Fahrenheit. So now let's take the spinach. Beautiful green colors. The more colors that your food has, the better it is for you. Once you cook the colors out of the food, basically you cook the vitamins out of them. Once you cook the flavors out of the food, you completely threw away the minerals. So now let's add that in there. Now we take these little concoction here. I call it my own creation here. Always add your sea salt after the food is cooked. Never cook the salt in your food, especially if you're using sea salt. There's over 83 trace minerals in the food. Why would you ever want to destroy them? So cook the vegetable first, or cook the spinach first, and then add the sea salt. How much sea salt? For this amount, I'm only going to use 1 teaspoon of it. And now what we do is we blend it. Less than 45 seconds, and now you have a delicious spinach soup that is going to give you loads of vitamin K, loads of vitamin A, and not only that, it's an anti-inflammatory. Look how beautiful and green this is. And now I'm really, really wondering that Popeye must have been right about all the strength. Now let's talk about this. Oh, divine, absolutely divine. You must come to our longevity cooking classes. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day.